You must have heard this phrase, when everyone is fearful, be greedy, and when everyone is greedy, be fearful. But I am going to complete this phrase, that when to do this thing. If we talk about fearful, most of the participants in the stock markets are fearful about many things in the market. Fear of missing out, fear that the profit we have is gonna go out, or the fear that the market can be crashed anytime. So we have figured out the fear part, but when to be greedy, and that's the exact topic of this video. About 1 month ago, I have made a video that I am pulling out of my money from Indian markets and putting it into the US and Chinese market. After that, US market has given a fairly low to stagnant return, but the Chinese market has given whopping 13% return at that time. And due to this, I have a moral obligation to tell you guys that when to come into the Indian markets. And I think this is the right time to start investing in our markets as well. So I'm going to split this video in 3 parts, that why I think we have to invest in our market, where to invest, and how much to invest. So let's dive into the first part. In the earlier video as well, I've showed you the main 4 index, that why I think Indian market going to be underperforming as well. And I'm giving the same reference as well. I'm going to show you the 4 main chart in this video as well, and we will able to figure out why I think there is a turning point in our market. So it is a chart of Nifty. It has started falling from September 26th, and now currently it is approximately 6 months of the straight falling. But for the first time in these 6 months, we can see that the Nifty has closed above its previous bottom. It broke down this level of 22,700 in the month of February, and now today on 18th March it has closed above that level. This shows a strong reversal. Other than that, if we see this RSI indicator basically shows the momentum or the speed of change. And if we see here, the market is quickly moving toward the bullish zone. Other than Nifty, we can also see the Bank Nifty chart, which have made a strong base here at the 47,800 levels, and now it has given a breakout as well. It's a small breakout, but the candle here is very promising, and also the RSI is showing a great strength here. But is this enough to put all our money into the market? I don't think so. No one can predict the base of the market or the bottom of the market, but we have to take a calculated bet at a risky time to make extra return from other participants. How can we do that? We can do that by risk management. So imagine we have a risk range or a stop loss range depending on the market. It can vary from 0.5% to our whole capital to 1.5% to our whole capital. At a time where we have a low conviction, we can reduce our stop loss to just 0.5% to our whole portfolio. And when we get a extra confirmation and extra strength in the market, accordingly we can increase our risk appetite as well. And this brings me to my second point, how much to invest. Let's suppose you are on 50% of your cash. You have 1 lakh rupees in your portfolio and 50,000 rupees is in cash format. At this time, you can start investing the 20,000 or 10,000 rupees of that cash portfolio towards the market, and later on we can increase that bet as well. So we are not risking our whole money, but we are stagnantly increasing our position into the market, which reduces our risk and makes us position very better in the market to gain an extra return. Now come to the most important segment of this video, where to invest. Here I am going to talk about 4 important stocks which personally I am buying at these levels. You can do your own due diligence, but you can understand how I look toward the charts or how a profitable trader look towards a chart. So let's dive into that. So the first chart will be the Persistent. If you can see its chart, it is currently on the level which has it is touched September 2024, and it is currently at the exact same level of 5300. But as you can see, at this level it has taken support of multiple times, and every time it comes here it gives a sharp rebound toward it. And recently it's also consolidating at this place. This makes a very small stop loss here. We can put a stop loss just below the 5100 level, and we will get a very small stop loss here. The other stock is the Tata Steel. The whole metal sector is booming right now, and if we see this chart in a weekly time frame, it has given a breakout of this trend line, and after that it stayed here for a few days and now given again a breakout here. as we can see. So it's currently trading around 154, and we can put the stop loss just below this green candle, which comes down to be 147 level or 148. The third stock is India Mart, which is making a small W pattern here. The higher conviction will come when it breaks this trend line, but we can enter here because the stop loss is very small here, and you can just put your stop loss just below the 1900 levels. And the last stock will be CAMS, and this strong candle which is given on the 18th March, just proving that, and I'm betting on that. So we can put a stop loss just at the level of 3400, and currently it is around 3600, which makes the stop loss of 200 rupees. And after the breakout of 3700, 3800, we can put more quantity in it. All these 4 stocks are very good fundamental companies, which gives a surety that these are not a garbage companies which can go down 50 to 80% from this point as well. As I have discussed in the previous segment, that we are not going to put all our money at this level, and we are just stagnantly improve and increase our position from here on now. What do you think about my analysis? Do you think it's the right time to invest in the market, or we should see the market from the side? Let me know in the comment section, and make sure to subscribe and like this video, because I'll be coming with a more high quality video on this channel. And thanks for watching.